What's going on, everybody? Spunky 901 coming guys another video. Coming at you guys with my Eagles Bills Week 12 preview. So Eagles coming into this game after a big win in Week 11 against the Kansas City Chiefs, coming off the bye week. Big win against the Chiefs. Eagles are in now the second game of this gauntlet, this so-called tough stretch of the schedule for the Eagles, which, when you look at the strength of the opponents, it absolutely is. But the one thing about this Eagles team is I'm very, very confident in this team no matter who they play. And this week right here, it's no different. I believe the Eagles are going to win this game. I got the Eagles win this game by a score of 27-24. I think it's going to be a close game. You can never count out the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen is definitely one of the better young quarterbacks in the game right now. It's been kind of a struggle for him this year with the interceptions, and fingers crossed that we get a couple of those tomorrow. But yeah, I don't count out the Bills. I don't underestimate them whatsoever. This is a team that is they got a big win against the Jets, division rival in week 11, but they're in a position right now where they need to start pounding on the wins. But this weekend, no. Eagles gonna be wearing the Kelly Green jerseys for the second time this year. I know you guys that love the Kelly Green jerseys are definitely gonna enjoy that. But yeah, I got the Eagles win this game. I got us win this game 27-24. Close battle. Eagles pull it out in the fourth quarter. Keys to victory are always the same. Never changes. It always starts off with the big men up front, offensive line, defensive line. For our defensive line this game, we gotta make sure that we are creating pressure, that we are getting in Josh Allen's face, try to force a turnover or two at least in this game, take away his running game. You got Latavius Murray and James Cook, his two running backs. Take away that running game, get the pressure on Josh Allen. Now, wide receiver-wise, they have obviously one of the best receivers in the game in Stephon Diggs. Got to keep him contained. He's one of those guys that if you do not have him contained, he could definitely take over the game. So, definitely make sure that we have Stephon Diggs accounted for at all times. So, D-line, got to get that pressure on Josh Allen in this game. Got to get in his face. Got to hit him early and set the tone for the game. Offensively, O-line's gotta be prepared, man. The game against the Chiefs last week, they came out pretty I would say pretty sloppy coming off of a bye week. The O-line did not look good at all in that first half. They figured it out in that second half, and they did a much better job at protecting Jalen Hurts in that second half. But hopefully, that struggle that we saw in the first half against the Kansas City Chiefs, that was them shaking off the rust from the bye week, being off for a week. But this game here, you're going up against one of the best pass rushers of all time, one of the best linebackers of all time, Von Miller. So Von Miller's one of those guys that if you do not have him accounted for at all times, he can definitely be a force of havoc. He could definitely take over a game. And we have, our O-line is their job to make sure that Von Miller is not able to do that. We gotta make sure that we have him accounted for at all times. When it comes to running the ball, I believe the Eagles can definitely get the running game going here. We definitely can get the running game going. We got to use our running backs, use them early. Definitely get those guys going very early. DeAndre Swift, Kenneth Gainwell, get the running game going early. That will eventually open up things in the passing game, the play action pass. It will eventually open up things in that. And then, of course, as the game proceeds, eventually it gives opportunities for Julio Jones, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, And we just got news that that Quez Watkins is coming back as well. Well, they activated the window for him, so he'll be back soon. So, yeah, this is the time of the schedule where the Eagles have to be at their best. They have to play their best football because this is definitely the toughest stretch of the schedule for them. I'm very confident in this team, though. They know it's at hand. They're not gonna take any opponent lightly. But yeah, you know, it starts with the big men up front. O-line has got to make sure that we're you know, first and foremost, we're protecting Jalen Hurts. We did not have a performance like we did in week 11 against the Chiefs starting off. We got to make sure that we are protecting him at all costs. Like I said, get the running game going. That will eventually open up things in the passing game. Special teams, Britton Covey, who I used to be one of the biggest critics of. I have to give respect and credit where it's due. Britton Covey has looked better and better and better and better. He truly has in recent weeks. So I have to give credit where it's due. You know, I definitely have to. But everybody has to do their job. Offense, special teams, defense. Everybody has to be consistent and efficient throughout the game. We do that, we win this game, and we move on, of course, to next week's game against the San Francisco 49ers. I will talk about that game later. I'll talk about that, you know, when the time is right. Right now, my focus, of course, is on the Bills. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I personally did not. Had some issues going on with my truck, so unfortunately, I did not. But I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving, and hope you guys, of course, have a Merry Christmas as well. But yeah, it's gonna come down to get to Josh Allen in this game. Like I said, we gotta get to Josh Allen. We gotta try to force him into a couple mistakes in this game. He leads the league right now, currently interceptions thrown. Let's make sure that we add a few more to that list as the season proceeds. But yeah, man, very, very excited for this, man. You know, Monday Night Football game. Now, you know, playing again on Sunday. Very, very excited for this game. I feel very confident in our Birds, and I think our Birds will get the job done. Like I said earlier, I got them winning by a score of 27-24. You know, a last-second game-winning field goal by the Eagles, and the Eagles, you know, the Eagles advanced. You know, their record advances to 10-1 on the season. So yeah, there's my recap. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. As always, go Birds. Spunky Nice and one's out of here. Flag will fly. Peace.
That's all, folks.